Hey there, welcome back. This is a discussion for week 3. So if you've made it to this video, you are done with week 1, you are done with week 2, and we are on to week 3. So congratulations on that. Keep moving forward. This discussion, so as usual, 2 discussions for week 3, and this is the first one. So this is discussion number 6. It is Hills Like White Elephants by Ernest Hemingway. It's found on page 16 in the packet. If you haven't already downloaded this or saved it or printed it, you can just click on it and it will open up here. It'll open up to the beginning actually. I scrolled down already. So Hills Like White Elephants is right after Kate Chopin's Story of an Hour, and so it's pretty easy to find if you just keep going. So the last story that you read was Amy Tan's Fish Cheeks, written in 1987, still applicable today. And now we're moving to Ernest Hemingway. His time frame is here. It's 1899 to 1961. And this particular story was written in May of 1927. So here you can read a little bit on his background, and you can kind of see the context from which he wrote this story. It's always interesting to find out a little bit more information on why writers, like what a writer is going through when they write a story. So you can read that little intro part here in italics if you want to know about that. But for Hemingway, you're going to just jump right into the story. Let's do what we did for the Chopin story and see how long it is. So there's 1, 2, 3, and you can see here the way that it's formatted. It's all dialogue here. You can see all these quotes, like what is that? Every time a person speaks, there are 2 people speaking in this story, 2 main characters, protagonists. You could argue one is the protagonist and one might be an antagonist, but that's up to you and your interpretation. But there's 3 pages. Let's see. I'm going to go scroll down just a little bit and see. 4, 5. So 5 pages. We're moving up in the world. We're moving on to an even longer short story, and it's 5 pages long. So again, you're going to read Hemingway's story. You're going to do your journal, which is the 2 entry logs, the 3 different ways of responding, MLA citing of the quote, tying the quote to literary terminology and concepts from what is story packet, and then the last thing is talking about why you picked the quote, what it means to you. So connecting on that personal level. That's what's going to be happening for this discussion. If also I was able to find an audio of Hills Like White Elephants by Ernest Hemingway, read by 2 different people, and so that you might enjoy. If not, read the story out loud, practice your enunciation, practice sounding out words and becoming a stronger reader. I encourage that. And then it's post time. When you get on the discussion board, you're going to analyze an aspect of the story by choosing a question below to respond to this discussion thread in a paragraph. So 1 paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences long, 6 to 8 sentences if you are pushing yourself a little bit further. And so there's lots of different questions that kind of offer you entry into the story. You can read over them and you can decide which one sparks joy for you and then do that one. After you're done with that, you're going to read other classmates' posts and you're going to respond to one other classmate, thoughtfully engaging in a conversation, adding to their ideas by connecting to the terms of story or the concepts of story. Remember, you're having a conversation. It's a discussion board. So just think about how you would talk to that person if they were in front of you. Try to keep it organic and real and authentic, but also, adding in that academic flavor, that intellectual language to kind of help us really understand this story on a deeper level, and then notice things that we hadn't noticed before. That's the most, I think, enjoyable part of analysis. So again, that is discussion number 6, Hills Like White Elephants by Ernest Hemingway. Have fun and enjoy.